Isn't that wonderful? And you can eat it and not feel condemned because you're eating a complete, this dish right here. And if you desire, you can actually add a little Parmesan cheese, which blows your free calories on it. I don't know why this is, but it just adds such flavor. And I like hot and spicy. So if you would like to add just a little bit, just a tad of paprika to that, and you can serve it with your plain Greek yogurt, which is very good. And if you're just having it just to have something that's light, it's not full of calories, it's late at night, just put you a little dab, either the plain Greek yogurt or the low-fat sour cream. As the commercial says, just a dollop. And then, I don't know if you're familiar with the dinner rolls, but this is an onion roll. And what you want to do, what it is, it's onion and garlic with a little bit of the sesame seeds that's on the top. And there is a full, complete meal ready for you to just dive into and make certain that you have I forgot to turn that oven off. And so this is zucchini, yellow squash, portobello mushrooms, green bell pepper, red sweet pepper, onion, and you can use the purple onion, the white onion, or the yellow onion, whichever you decide that you want to use. And you know, this is the year that we all have said, and this is going to be the year for us, for all of us that have said, I am going to lose weight. Now, in eating the vegetables, even adding the Parmesan cheese, you want to start walking. Yeah, you're not going to do a marathon maybe this year, but at least you can start doing something if you just move your body. But while you're moving your body, you want to have that bottle of water, that container, that canister, that canteen, the backpack water, and you want to hydrate your body. A lot of times we want to talk about, oh, my feet hurt. Oh, my back hurts. I have a headache. Well, a lot of it is due to the fact that your tissues are dehydrated. Oh, well, I drank. Well, if you're not drinking close to a gallon, depending again on your size, you're not flushing out the toxins. You're not flushing out your waste. And you're not flushing out your waste here or the waste material that's inside your body. And so you want to remember that every time you eat, you should eliminate. If you're eating and not eliminating, something is wrong. If you're drinking water and not going, something is wrong. Your body is telling you that you need water. Water is not tea. Water is not lemonade. Water is not coffee. Water is simply that. Spring water is far better than purified water simply because of the chemicals. So you want to kind of look at that. There's a lot of items out now that has the charcoal filters where you can filter the water and things of that nature. If you can't always afford to buy the bottled water, put the system in on your faucet, let the charcoal clean your water, let the water clean you, and let you have a clean year for 2014 so you can receive. Because the emptier you are, the more he can fill you. The emptier you are of yourself, the more emptier you are of your attitude, the more empty you are of your thoughts, the more he can fill you with that fresh, living water as you're eating the vegetables that they ate years and years ago. And it's not anything that you can't do. You can do it if you want to do it. Why don't you have this year I want to do it year? If you want to have something that you've never had before, you've got to do something you've never done before. Eat the vegetables. Get in tune with hydrating your body and rinsing and washing out those bad thoughts, those negative thoughts, those unrighteous thoughts. Give yourself an opportunity to let 2014 be one of the greatest years that you've ever had. And you're going to start just one vegetable at a time. One vegetable is all it's going to take at a time to achieve that. That is delicious. That really is delicious. In doing the vegetables, one thing, you do not want to overcook them. So when you add the vegetable oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, peanut oil to the pan, you want to bring it up so it's nice and hot when you put the vegetables in. If you have too much oil or the oil is not hot enough, your vegetables will get soggy. Now, if they get soggy, they're not going to have a great appeal. And remember, we eat with our eyes. You know, even when we're looking at another human being, we're looking in our eyes. And then hopefully it goes to our hearts and things like that. But we start with the eye. So vegetables is eye candy. And it's eye because you can do it. And it's appealing. The red is red. The green is green. The yellow is yellow. Now, when you've overcooked the vegetables, they lose their color. That's because you've overcooked all the nutrients out. And if it doesn't have a light crunch or snap to it, you've overcooked it. Or you have too much oil. And now, if you're going to use this and turn it into a soup, which you can, use the broth. There's a vegetable broth, there's a beef broth, and there's a chicken broth. Low sodium. Turn it over. If you're looking at 660 milligrams of sodium, that's too much sodium. Salt preserves. If you're trying to lose fat and you keep putting fat and salt in your body, you're going to have a fat, salty body. So you've got to cut it somewhere. One item at a time. Start with the vegetables. Increase every week something new and something different. You're not doing it for anyone else but yourself. You're not doing it because when you start doing it for some other reason other than yourself, you get tired, you get bored, you get disgusted, you get discouraged, and then you quit. And you go right back to where you were. Let's not have this year be a go back to where I was year. Let this be, I refuse to look back. I'm going to press forward to that prize no matter what. I'm going to look up and I'm going to live in His righteousness. I'm going to live through His transformed word to transform my body. And start with the vegetables. Add the vegetables, add the mushrooms, and you're really eating something that's like meat. The vegetables are wonderful. And you can actually change this if you just have to have meat. Take a chicken. They have rotisserie chicken. They have chicken breast. They have chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken legs. Take skinless. Take the skin off. Bake them in the oven. Let me check my oven. Okay, I'm fine. You can bake it. You can broil them. You can stir fry them. And that's just using chicken. Have a great weekend and get yourself some shrimp. You can stir fry or again in your skillet, in your pan. You can just take the shrimp and you're only cooking them until they change colors. You do not want to cook that shrimp 10, 15, 20 minutes because you've destroyed it. And so much with the fish as well. Once it changes the color, it's done. It's ready. Let it sit, add it to the vegetables. And when you start doing this, your body is going to change itself around because it's going to know, I can eat this whole plate of vegetables. And you got to remember, it takes 20 minutes for the head and the tummy to connect, to know I'm full, I'm ready, and I'm satisfied. So if I eat all of this in 10 minutes, I've overeaten. And then add meat to it as well. So you can do even ground turkey with these same vegetables. You can do chicken breast with this. You can do fish. You can do salmon. These same vegetables, you can make a 5 days of meals simply by using these vegetables, and you add to it something that you like. Even if you take your chicken strips, lightly flour them, put them in the oven, and have oven baked chicken strips instead of deep fried chicken strips. The fat content is gone all the way down. It's more nutritious value wise, and you're still having your chicken or either your fish. And if you just have to splurge sometimes, and I know sometimes we do, go ahead and get yourself a steak. Make certain it's lean. And ask the butcher at your grocery store, you want the lean cuts of beef to use and to eat with your vegetables. And so you can take Italian sausage and add to it. You can make a cutlet, with a chicken breast and add to the vegetables. And if you're really into something, make a frittata, and then that's all scrambled eggs. Add the veggies, flip it over, put it on the plate, and there you have a breakfast. So this is good for breakfast. This is good for lunch. It's good for dinner. It's awesome while you travel. And you can now, you've done all of that. Your 5 days is up. You're back to your Monday. Put it in a pot. Put all of this in a pot and add whatever meat that you have left over. But you're going to remember to use the vegetables, add some fresh. That's one of the other reasons why you don't want to overcook the vegetables, because then you're destroying the nutrient value of the vegetables. And whatever is in season, you be in season. You're supposed to be in season at all times. So let's pick up ourselves. We didn't do it in 2013. It doesn't really matter, because we now have 2014 and we're going to plow ahead. We're going to get plugged in to preach the word, worldwide network, Power Praise Radio, KVRN, Cookin with Sugarlious, Scar-Free Ministries. And if you're plugged into all of that along with JoanHunterMinistries.org, help send me to Haiti. We leave out April 4th. And so the cookbook should be ready soon. You'll have a message when they're going to be ready, and you can call 409-789-9631 and you can pre-order your cookbook. This has been Cookin with Sugarlious. I'm so excited about what God is going to do for you this year. So until next time, be blessed.
So nutritious, delicious, cooking with sugar. Cooking with sugar.